I was 14 when I started feeling embarrassed by my mother. We lived in a small town in Ohio, and every winter she wore the same old brown coat. The sleeves were frayed, the buttons didn't match, and people often stared at her when we walked through town. One snowy morning, I snapped, "Mom, why can't you buy a new coat?" I asked angrily. "Everyone thinks we're poor." She smiled softly and said, "Maybe one day." I rolled my eyes and walked ahead of her. That Christmas, our school announced a trip to Washington, D.C. Every student wanted to go, but the cost was more than we could afford. I knew there was no chance. A week later, Mom handed me an envelope. "You're going," she said. I couldn't believe it. "How did you get the money?" She just smiled. "Don't worry about that." The trip was amazing. For the first time, I saw the White House, museums, and monuments I had only read about in books. It changed the way I saw the world. Years passed. After college, I got a good job and moved to Chicago. One winter, while helping Mom clean her attic, I found a small receipt tucked inside an old box. It was from a pawn shop. The date was the same week she paid for my school trip. Attached was another note listing items she had sold: a gold necklace from my grandmother, her wedding bracelet, and a silver ring she had owned since she was a teenager. My heart sank. Then I noticed one final line written in her handwriting: "Keep the old coat. My car's future is worth more." Tears filled my eyes. That old coat wasn't a sign of poverty. It was a sign of sacrifice.
All those years while I worried about what people thought.
My mother was quietly giving up the things she loved so I could chase my dreams. The next Christmas, I bought her the most beautiful coat I could find. She hugged me and laughed. "It's lovely," she said, "but my favorite coat was always the old one." Only then did I understand. The warmest things a parent gives aren't clothes. They're the sacrifices you don't see until years later.